Please vault, my fellow gamers. Here we are in my garage again, and I have something here. Cemetery of the Fallen. This is from Pathfinder Battles, WizKid thing, Ruins of Lastwall, whatever the hell that is. So what this is just basically a cemetery mausoleum kit. Do I need this? No, not really. This is over here. You know, I've got Garden of Moor, fully painted, pretty righteous, and all modular. Ruined buildings. I mean, I've got Forge World Cemetery there, and back behind is actually the Drakenhof mile marker. So those are both Forge World pieces. And then a very expensive Games Workshop piece. I also have the Tower of the Astromancer, all kinds of cool stuff, and cemetery stuff I made by myself. But this is a nice kit, pre-painted, you can see that, and it's got a nice mausoleum piece that I don't really have, like a chunky building. But anyway, let's get into it. From WizKids, you know, like, yeah, boo his WizKids, but whatever. Oh, there's a tombstone. So, I mean, it's pre-painted. Pretty cool. For people that don't want to do anything with their models, this is the piece that I wanted. This is it. Joker's on hinges. I actually pushed it in with my finger, but I'm pretty sure I could pull it back out. And I'd probably look at that too. But 2019 WizKids. So, made in China. Enjoy in China. But it's not too bad as far as, you know, they added some green all up, you know, and it's actually a decent paint job, especially for those guys that just don't want to deal with it. They want to pop something out and use it. Top is kind of rough. What I like about this is it doesn't have the real spikety spikes like GW crap will have. This is kind of rounded off, so it's not going to snap off anytime soon. I mean, these things may, but it's like a hard plastic stuff. I don't know. You would have to really hurt it to hurt it. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's nice. For just something to set down there for your battles, it looks good. Really does. WizKids, good job. I heard a lot of boobing and complaining about this set, to be honest. If you go into the comment section on Amazon or whatnot, then you're like, oh man, I don't want to buy this. Okay, let's get some of these jokers out of here. And I'll show you what I mean. As far as the people that whine and complain. Alright, so here you got a nice pre-painted fence set. It's not rusty or anything, but it's metal and it's got the stone work, and then it has earth. What people were complaining about, the most damning thing for this set, is that this was just brown. Okay. Sure, graveyards have a lot of fertile ground for all the human seeds that are being planted in there. Oh, I guess I got one thin one too. That's a pain. It's cool though. I've got glue. We had the technology. So, this isn't bad. This is actually very good. And I'll tell you why, okay? Because you want to base your terrain and your models and whatnot according to your mats and according to, you know, the general theme that you want to go for. And dirt, having a base of dirt is excellent. This is a blank canvas, kind of. You have all the painted bits, right? I mean, fences, I'm here to tell you, after doing all those fences, and they are rust, they have skulls on them, they've got little black roses and all that stuff. And actually, if you look at mine, I painted it brown and did a little dry brushing and put tufts there, because that's how I wanted my cemetery. So this is perfect. But what you could do is just put a light coat of glue on there, and if you wanted to match this, like this mat here, just flock it. or put some tufts, or put, you know, you could make the base how you want it to. It's excellent the way it is. The people that are boobing and complaining about it, they're complaining because of the price point. I think the thing is like $50 for this set, which actually is not bad. For something pre-painted, you just pull it out of the box, slap it on the table. $50 for a cemetery terrain set is choice, man. That goofy Garden of Moor is like $200 or something. I think they redid it, repackaged it and whatnot, and just sold the same thing. But and that Garden of Moor is just plastic. You've got to paint it. You've got to clean it. You got to do everything to it to make it choice. That Garden of Moor that I have over there, that's going to be a bit more than $200. So this being $50 is actually excellent. So let's see. You get a whole healthy helping of these things, and I wonder if this is. So you get these really cool standalone crypts, and I'm in Virginia, so they're sarcophaguses, and there's a lot of this stuff in Virginia, where, you know, it's the older. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Now it's not totally cool. They could have done that black. The gray's fine, and there's no bodies in there, but it's most excellent to have it lift up, and it's a good. That's pretty good. It's nice and deep, and it holds pretty nicely. That's cool. There's a lot of those crypts here in Virginia in the older cemeteries and whatnot, and for sure in Europe, Britain, England, Britannia, whatever you want to call it. There's a bunch of those too, all over the place. So we have a whole bunch of dead people. Nice. And that's pretty excellent, really. Now, these would actually be inside of a mausoleum, so as to not hurt the exquisite workmanship. The ones that are generally outside are flat-topped with a lot of engraving in a bunch of Old English. It's really nice to sit there and read them and to see them out in the open. Okay, I'm just gonna pop homeboy right here. We're gonna put our rich folks off on the sides here, because let's face it, people that own those crypts are super rich. These are the richest, and then here with the stones, they're doing okay, I guess. Still, we're gonna make our hoity-toity scimitar. Oh, look at that! And you get a flat one. This is what I'm used to seeing. They will have the decorative filigree on the sides out here in Virginia, and, like, you know, at the ends they'll have a really cool skull and crossbones and stuff. But on the very top they'll have a massive inscription about, like, who the individual was, born, died, and a little bit about them. And they may even have some poetry and whatnot on top, which is really nice. No, can't say I hate that at all. It's really cool. And you know what? We're gonna put the red-headed stepson right there. There he is. There he is. Nobody liked him enough to give him a full-on crypt piece there. And then we got a little section here, and of course, they're gonna want to throw out some gates. I haven't messed with those gates yet, but I will. Oh, these are kind of like little corner pieces. See how that goes? It's a little corner piece. So, boom, right there. There you go, a corner piece. And what you would do, the Richie Riches, they're gonna have that mess. Let's get some more of these jokers. Come on, boy. Oh, that one. All right, now we have everything out of its home here. Okay, let's mess with the gates, because, hey man, they swing, which is something the Garden of Moor does not do. This is cool. I mean, you can play with it, man. Yeah. Let's leave it a little cracked. Maybe some miscreants went in there to be miscreantal. Okay. I'm gonna set up our Richie Riches. And then the red-headed stepchild right there. Okay. And we're going to put our corners, because that's what's up. And just see how this all goes down here. All right. And then one right there. Okay. A little bit. And a lot of people, they would also say that, I want to have more sections. I want to have this. I want to have that. You know, you can't just please everybody. You know, it just doesn't happen. It is weird that it doesn't make a direct, rectangle piece there. That's odd. I mean, they give you 4 of those, 2 corner pieces. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can play with it a little bit and see. I don't know. Do something weird like that. I don't know. You'll have to monk with it yourself. But you can't beat it for $50, So yeah, you get the big mausoleum. That's what I was after. Then the Richie Rich graveyard, which would totally be fenced off, and then these cats here just hanging out. It's a little bit close together, guys. I'm just gonna spread you all apart. And what's good about this is, it matches. There we go. Awesome. It's modular. You just pop off a tombstone, move a unit or whatnot there. And it's really great. So for the money, I think that this is excellent. You don't have to do anything except complain on Amazon, I guess. And the dirt, I think, looks fine. But if you wanted to dress it up a bit, you could go and flock it. It's just a little bit of glue, guys. Just a little bit of glue, and put that flock on. Since this is plastic, I don't know with the tooth that's on it, because I think everything, by the look of it, was primed brown. I don't think it's a brown plastic. It could be though, but it was primed brown, or it is brown plastic and then painted silver painted. 2 shades of gray. Boom, there you go. So you might want to maybe paint over the brown, or scrape on it with a knife. Just make sure, if this is paint, then it's fine to put the flock on with glue. But if it's plastic, then the glue may peel off. So what I would suggest to do is go ahead and just have a paint on primer, and just paint on a brown or something, or green, because flock on top of green really works well. Or just leave it freaking brown. Leave it brown, man. It's not bad. Like what I did with my own is just dry brushed a tan over it. Let me grab one of my sections of fence here. Look at that mess. Boom. And that's all I did. I just dry brushed. Let me see. There. Oh man, it really sharpened up. I just dry brushed a little bit of tan and put some tufts on it. My fence sections look good. They're rusty and nasty and whatnot, but it took me hours to do that. This I popped out of a stinking box, and there's plenty of little rocky bits and stuff. If you want to just dry brush that tan, bruh, I mean, that's awesome. And that's how mine is. I physically had to paint this brown. Like, that was me brush stroking it. You know, I think when I purchased this set, it was like $50. Over time, it's gone stupid, but yeah. So it was $50. I had to clean everything, every little fence post right in here, all the little steel beams. I had to clean the mold lines from each side of each one. This was an insane amount of work. This, zero work involved. Like, yo, pop it out, put it on a table, start your game. Man, there's no prep work, there's no lost weekends, there's nothing. You know, what I have here, yeah, it's great, it's good. I love it myself, and I will sell it for a king's ransom if ever it comes to that. But I don't want to. And this, like I tell you, it was a ton of work. No work. $50 out of the gate right now, modern day prices. $50 like 10 years ago. Now, one in the box, if you go on eBay or something, it's like $200. Stupid. So don't go the GW route. Give WizKids a handshake. You know, if you guys are worried about these things, buy more sets. And that way you'll get a butt ton of these. So, you know, maybe you can make a bigger set. Include the pores. Include them. Put the fence around them too. You know, who needs grave robbers anymore? You know, let's put the fence around the pores too. They can be protected as well. Okay? Not just the Richie Rich, but yeah, buy 2 sets, man. Have a mausoleum on each set. Have a whole big pile of Richie Riches and pores and redheaded stepchilds, and you're good. You'll have a front gate and a back gate. Bonus. You know what? I might actually get another set. I think I've talked myself into it. But anyway, you guys take it easy. Enjoy pre-painted stuff because it's boss. You know, you can play the mix and match game too. You got a bunch of these. You can put dice or M&Ms or whatever. Oh, you can't do it with this guy. It's okay, cool. Everybody loves a solid chunk. But yeah, hide objectives in there. It's fun. This is a fun set. $50 is beautiful. Beautiful prices. Before people on Amazon start bitching and complaining, they need to go and price check stuff. They need to research a little bit of what the alternatives are. I mean, even if you go 3D printed, okay, so this thing cost me $4, but you still have to paint it, and you've got all those happy lines in it, unless you're buying a sculpt from someone that has a serious high-end printer. So, yeah, no lines on that bad boy. I don't even think that there's mold lines on it. It is pretty choice. The green and the gray is kind of a little bit like aquarium style mess, but no, I'm not seeing any mold lines. Well, on the gate, between each of the railings, you see those mold lines there, but it's already painted. It's already, I mean, not even I am going to complain about that, because I had to clean that mess off the other one. But this is professionally done. This is nice. It's clean. I don't know what kind of a coat is on there, if they have a dull coat or any kind of sealant, but it seems like it's not going to rub too much, and even if it does, it's one of the easiest type dry brush things to fix. So I love it. I think that this set is excellent for $50. Go out and get it. I might get another one. All right, guys. Carry your lays on.